Hi and welcome Sagittarius, Rose Burnett here from Mind, Body, Soul Balance. This is your mid-month tarot reading for December 2018. Covers from the 15th to the 31st of December. It is a general reading, so take only what applies to you, what resonates with you, leave the rest. If you want a reading that's more attuned to your own personal energy and circumstances and questions you'd most like answered, I'll pop my link on here and in the description box below. You can reach out for a personal reading. And some great news is the 2019 predictions are out now on my Vimeo channel for each star sign. They're a 45-minute extended reading. They're only $8.95, covers everything you need to know going forward into 2019. Link's going to pop up over here, and I'll also put the info in the description box below. You can go and check it out, yeah, if you so desire. And I am running a competition. You can win the entire series, all 12 star signs, to share with your friends and family. It's going to be drawn on the 23rd of December. All you need to do is opt into my blog, which is free on my website. I'll pop the link on here, and head across, enter that, and you'll go into the draw. There's going to be 2 chances to win that. So and also, if you've already subscribed to my blog, don't worry, you don't need to do anything. I've got an additional prize for you guys and girls. Yeah, it's going to be drawn as well. So I'll let you know the winners on my YouTube channel. You'll also get notified via email if you are the winner. Okay, so for your mid-month reading, I'm going to do a reading for you that I do for myself because I thought you'd really enjoy it, yeah? And before I forget, because I don't want to forget, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Hope you have the best one ever. So this reading, I'm going to draw you some ancient wisdom from the Sharman's Oracle. We're going to have a look at your general energies. Of course, we're going to do love and romance because it is festive season. And some beautiful crowning energies, one from the Sacred Rebels deck and one from the Sacred Powers deck. So, Sag, let's see what you need to know. So first up, let's draw you one from the Sharman Oracle. And it's all about the ancient tribes, yeah, that were shamans. What is it that Sagittarius needs to know? Highest level of guidance, please. This has come out for a couple of signs, I've got to say. You've pulled the Dancer of Fear. And these are all cave art, by the way. And let me pull the guidance up. And it says, Sagittarius, I am the dancer of fear. I teach you when to move forward and when to retreat, how to consider dangers you may be facing and when to take risks. To master me is to become stronger, yet I can undermine everything you do if I'm allowed to. When I am with you, you may be afraid to move, but also I protect you from the kinds of risks that can bring you to places of greater terror. Our ancestors experienced fear on a daily basis as they struggled to survive in an unpredictable world. Fear still comes to us in many forms, and it strikes us at the most inopportune times. It can hold us fast in its grip, often paralyzing us and preventing us from moving in any direction, or causing us to withdraw from society, from friendships, even living. The dancer of fear embodies this state of being, yet also teaches us the value of what it is to be afraid. It tells us when to not advance into danger, when to avoid actions that bring peril in their wake. In doing so, it teaches us more about who we are. So true, got to say. All right, let's have a look at the guidance from the crystal reading deck. What is it you need to know, Sagittarius, in the next 2 weeks? Highest level of guidance, please. All right, so the first one you pulled is Azurite, expanded awareness. So if you've got any challenges or decisions to make, it's about taking the emotion out of the situation, looking at it more from a rational perspective, getting above it and seeing everyone's perspective, not just your own, in terms of coming up with creative solutions. All right, what else does Sag need to know? There's 2 here. Oh, wow. You pulled the Soulmate card in this deck. The Master Teacher card, the Soul Connection Crystal, the Lover's card. So you're asking the question, are you with your soulmate? One, you should know that in your heart space, but yes. And for the rest of you, there's a possible soulmate coming in. Hello. Better accept those Christmas invites, that's all I'm going to say, Sagittarius. You're also coming into your own. Ruby, you are going to shine. Oh my goodness, get your best dress on and your best suit on, whatever. Your best gear on and get out there, Sagittarius. That can be in any aspect of your life that you're going to shine. Oh wow. And there's some beautiful new beginnings coming through for some of you. Casonite, gorgeous. And you've also pulled Moonstone, which is cycles, and this is about possibly going through a cycle. It can also mean watching your energy levels and taking time to rest when you need to, or knowing when to take action. It's always about the yin and the yang. And apply lots of self-love to yourself. What does this mean? Well, saying no to things you don't want to do, putting healthy boundaries in place with people that step over yours, knowing when to take time out for self, building up your sense of self-worth and self-love and appreciating how amazing you are. Doing nurturing activities that light up your world. Yeah. Spoiling yourself a little, dare I say. Okay, let's have a look at the Goddess Guidance deck. What is it you need to know, Sagittarius? Highest level guidance, please. Wow. In terms of expanded awareness, this decision you need to make, you've got the message to take a leap of faith. Be daring, take a risk, go after what it is that you want to go after. And you've also got Mayette, fairness. Situation is going to be handled in a fair and just manner, directly related to the Lovers card, dare I say. If you're going through anything legal from an ex, is the message coming through, it is going to be handled fairly, yeah? Just trust in that. Can be also any other challenge you're going through right now. Could be related to your work. In terms of you being able to shine, the message is to focus, focus, focus on what it is you most truly want in this moment. Whatever aspect of your life that applies to, you'll know. You will hit your mark. Keep that positive mindset. And in terms of new beginnings, just know you're divinely protected, you and your loved ones. Absolutely. You are going through major changes. Trust in those changes. All right, there's 2 here. And this has come out for, oh God, just about every sign in some different form. It's either deck is a star or fertility. Great time to start new projects or ideas, or if you've already started them, keep going. I know December is a time to wind down, but the message overarchingly is not to wind down. It's just to keep plugging through, yeah? Keep making the effort. And in terms of self-love, it's about tapping into your divine passions, being honest with yourself about what is in your heart, yeah? And following that inner GPS system, guidance system. All right, let's have a look at the energy oracle. What is it that Sagittarius needs to know? Okay. So for some of you, the leap of faith you need to take is regarding your financial situation. So it can be your career. It can also mean that you're feeling a bit of financial constraint at the moment. Well, we can definitely do that around the Christmas period, can't we? The expectation of buying gifts for others and putting parties on. Oh. And just know that you're on a journey at the moment. This is directly related, I'm going to say, to whatever justice needs to happen in your life. It's also related to your relationships, your soulmate. Yeah. Wow. And directly related to your ability to shine as you tap into your divinity, your spirituality. Talking to your angels, putting out to the universe what you want to draw to you. Hello. This might be what you need to, your expanded awareness about, is feeling a bit stuck right now, all tied up, not knowing which way to go. It's about new beginnings, about things you need to let go of to move forward. Yep. Yep. And dare I say, what's operating in your world right now, if that's you, is fear. Release the fear. And you've also pulled the heart chakra, Archangel Raguel. It's directly related to anything that you're thinking about starting or have started. It's your heart's passion. Absolutely, doing what's in your heart, letting your heart guide you rather than your head. You've also pulled the second chakra, Archangel Ariel. These are your emotions and your sexuality. Directly related to self-love, be kind and compassionate with yourself. If you're feeling stuck and it's based on past stuff holding you stuck, let it go is the key message. It's also about being really honest about your emotions, what's coming up for you, realizing what it is when those emotions come up about what it is you really want in your life, whether it's to do with your love relationships mostly. Yeah, it can be part of your life path, life purpose that you're questioning yourself about. Okay, let's have a look at love and romance. What is it Sagittarius needs to know in the next 2 weeks? Well, watch out for the mistletoe is all I'm going to say, particularly at the office Christmas party. Yeah, all right. Oh, you got to laugh. All right, in terms of, I'm not surprised this has come out because you've already got one card for soulmate. Is past life relationship, you've known each other before. Can also mean they're a twin flame in your life. All right, there's two that want to come out here. You got the message to give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. Oh, there's two. All right. Oh. There's an engagement on the card for some of you. Your love life is going to ascend to a higher level of commitment. How beautiful. If you're in a relationship with a Pisces, they also are the only other sign that got the engagement card. Hello. It's a part of the reason you're going to shine at Christmas time for some of you. Yeah. You never know what's sitting under that Christmas tree, probably what you didn't expect. And the message you've got in terms of love overall, single or couple, is just be present, enjoy the moment, let go of outcomes, and just love each other or love yourself. If you're single, just love yourself. Have fun. Go out with your friends. Oh, God damn it. Sag, second card for soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. Directly related to your heart chakra. You've got to trust your heart in that instance. Wow. Double confirmation of soulmate, either in your life or coming in. And you better get your goddamn flirt on because they're out there, Sagittarius. You singles, get your flirt on. Oh my goodness. The energy's out there. All right, let's have a look at your crowning energies. First one from the Sacred Rebels deck. What is it Sagittarius needs to know? I've got to say, I think you got one of the best readings out of all the star signs for the mid-month. Yeah. Well, when it comes to love, anyway. And you got the message to listen for truth. There's a lot here about your heart chakra and trusting that. Okay, let's have a look at the Sacred Powers deck and see what you need to know. Oh, this so wants to come out. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Let me hold this up for you. Whatever's going on in your world, the universe wants you to seek the truth. You've pulled two cards for truth. I'm going to read them both in case the first one doesn't sink in. You're on notice, Sagittarius. Seek the truth. Oh, no, straight up to it. Wow. I'm going to say to you, as a tarot reader, when we get this kind of double confirmation that you've got a message coming through from Spirit, you really need to listen to it. Yeah. So important for you at this time. Let's have a look at the first one, listening for truth from the Sacred Rebels deck. Truth speaks to us constantly, but not always in words. It may communicate through a feeling that is hard to put into words, but brings an inexplicable sense of peace, trust, and the knowledge that somehow everything's going to work out perfectly, even if there is little evidence of how it's all going to happen. You're being asked to listen for the truths beneath the words, rather than the superficial message of the words themselves. This is especially true for the communication of those around you. The press, the newspapers, and the mass media. You'll begin to hear fear in the words and actions of those around you, even as they preach love. Listen deeper. Listen for the truth. This oracle comes with a message of truth for you. You are hearing something that's not being said, and what you are hearing is truthful. You may feel as though that you're the only one that is really ready to hear or see it. Perhaps you've been working in a situation or loving in a relationship where the truth is consistently denied. We live in a world where truth is frequently avoided out of fear of what it might reveal. At the basis of such actions, consciously or not, is a deep sense of unhealed toxic shame. If you or someone else is fearful of the truth that it will expose rather than free and heal, then some personal healing is required. It is time of letting go of old wounds in favour of a greater sense of self-love and acceptance. Oh, hello. Hello. You pulled that card. You are being asked to love yourself enough to honour the truth, even if it feels like you're the only one doing so. Sacred rebels need truth like lungs need air. Truth keeps the energy of life flowing through the rebellious heart. Lies dampen the spirit of the sacred rebel. Even if those with less awakened hearts fear the truth, you must not turn away from it. Don't resent this state of affairs. Perhaps your job is to show the truth can be witnessed, even when many want to hide from it. What others do is always their choice, but through your honourable deeds done with integrity, you will be set free, no matter what the outcome. You are a truth seeker. Do not deny or quieten down this to make others feel comfortable. You are meant to be an agitator at times, even though you don't have to confront people to do it. You don't necessarily have to say a word, though sometimes you will. Often you will agitate in the most loving sense by unveiling truth simply through your knowings. Hold compassion for the truths you behold. Do not use them as knives to cut another or yourself with harshness, but as clear insight that allows one to loosen the knots that bind simply by knowing which thread to gently tug. This oracle brings you guidance. If you've been worn down and depressed by the lies, the gossip, the deceit, or backstabbing going on around you, don't fret. Get out in nature and spend some time communing with the infinite. Healing will come to you now, no matter how many times, in how many ways, or by how many tongues untruth is spoken. You know what you know in your sacred rebellious heart. The truth is your connection to the living truth of life itself. Don't give up, just open up to healing and know the truth always, eventually prevails. And that is so true, my darlings. Absolutely. All right. The universe is always watching, yeah? They'll send you a sign or a signal. Okay, there's a healing ritual here, and it says, place your hand very lightly at the front and back of your throat and say, okay, you just do it like this, yeah? Pop it like that. And I'm going to suggest to you that you just listen to this and absorb the energies. It says, I now release all vows of silence I have ever made, consciously or not. I now release all lies, deceptions, and painful words, spoken or unspoken, that are affecting my ability to clearly know and speak my truth. I am held in unconditional love with protection and grace, so be it. You have finished the healing process. You might like to say something true just to anchor it. How about, within me, beyond all that rises and falls, only truth remains? Wow. Oh, and let's have a look at the next one for truth. Can you believe double truth? Oof. Oof. They'll have different messages though. They'll have a different spin on it, but still. So this is the Sacred Powers one, and it says, disarm your ego, face your fears. Oh, hello. First card you pulled, Dancer of Fear. Habitual thoughts and fear-based emotions are related to us through our ego. Fear is the primary action of the ego and causes us to hold on to our intellect, habits, impulses, and instincts. Like a dedicated actor sticking to the script, the lower self creates obstacles when you attempt to nurture yourself grow your spirit, or support your soul's potential. Forcing thought when actually you want to be still can either drive the exploration of these ideas or paralyze day-to-day activities. Paralysis can cause feelings of stagnation, being stuck in the past, trapped within your own circumstances. Ultimately, the lower self takes us out of the present moment and we stop truly living. Focusing on the past creates barriers to reaching our highest self's guidance and inner being. It's common for people to assume that the ego is an all negative and bad persona that we should lock up and never let out. In fact, the ego can push people to take risks, be adventurous and entrepreneurial. So who are you? This knowledge will empower and inspire you to push past ego boundaries and fear-based subconscious thought patterns. Train your ego to take a back seat. Right now, you need to disarm your ego. Focus on the now and what you can physically achieve in the moment. Push past the fear and face it head on. Feel the fear and do it anyway. The ego mask is a mental shield that is neither a good nor bad aspect of you. The ego is not something that can be destroyed, so we must make peace with it. Remove your mask and see what is hiding behind it. Be mindful of others' masks. You are not seeing or accepting the reality and truth of a situation. Hello, watch that. Assess your emotional reactivity. What is your lower self teaching you now? Recognize your emotions when they arise, accept them without judgment, release them with love and gratitude, and act appropriately. And there's a very brief affirmation which says, I am creating peaceful experiences. I acknowledge and accept emotions as they arise within me without judgment. Wow. Some powerful guidance there, Sagittarius, I've got to say. If you enjoyed this reading, please like, share, comment and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to check out your 2019 predictions. They're on my Vimeo channel now. Link is on this video and below. Have an awesome Christmas and New Year. Much love from me to you. Namaste.